Hey everybody, it's Jace from J&J Explore, and today myself and Wayne are off on a bit of a wild camp, as you would say. We are about to cross the Mersey River on the cable suspension bridge that they have here, which is a pretty cool bridge. Then we're going to go for a walk in towards Lee's paddock to a nice little camping location that we have. So yeah, I hope you enjoy our video. So this is the Mersey River. We're nearly in the middle of the bridge, and Wayne's bought a drone this weekend, so we're going to get some aerial shots, which is really cool. Okay, after many hours of walking, probably not even an hour, but anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the thought that counts. We've arrived at our campsite, right on the river. So I'm going to set up over here. Whoop, where are we? There we go. That's going to be my posse for tonight. Wayne's going to set up over there, just here. So yeah, here's to a good camp. Okay everybody, camp is all set up sort of. This is my tent. I'm using a Munt EXFN, which is a 2.5 person tent. I thought I might want a bit of headroom this time round. So plus I haven't used this tent for a while, so I thought I'd give it a go. This is a 4-season tent, and it is, yeah, it's a really good tent. So in the tent I have my X-Pad Sin mat, which is rated, which has an R5 rating value, whatever you want to call it, and I have my One Planet -11 Bushlight sleeping bag. So, and I've got a pillow. So this is the spot we're in, which is just in the middle of nowhere, no one around us apart from a beautiful river. So we're going to have something to eat, and then we're probably going to go and put the rod in. There we go. Wayne's all keen to go. There we go. Telescopic. There's Wayne's tent. He's got the Mont Moondance 1, and he's using a One Planet Bungle sleeping bag. Yeah. -10 or -11, yeah, and X-Pad Sin mat, same as mine.
Good stuff.
And he's got the welcome mat out ready to go. Okay, we're going to do a ration review, and this is a ration I have. It is by a company called Track and Eat in Germany, which is part of the Katadyn group, which Katadyn you all would probably know as a company that makes water purifiers, all the filters and stuff, and both Wayne and I use the Katadyn gear, which is really good stuff. Anyway, we'll get this open and have a look. So this is unopened. It'll come via a friend of mine in Poland, and let's give it a try. So we'll tear it open and we'll see what we've got. There's a pretty big bag in this thing, so it's supposed to be pretty good stuff. So we'll have a look and we'll get it open. Righto, here we go. Righto, here we have the, there we go, Katadyn Switzerland, but the actual ration packs are made in Germany. Track and Eat. Food for your outdoors. So there it is, and this is got shelf life certificate, everything. It's pretty well done actually. I'm impressed. It's even got the person who inspected it has signed off to say that it's is what it is, and it's healthy, and it's not going to kill me, I hope. Right, so here we have the meals. We have, actually they're not bad size. This is vegetarian meal. It's potato stew with fried onions. So this is going to be lunch. The next one I have is a breakfast, which is muesli with fruit, all natural. Right. Also we have the main meal, which has got meat written on it, which is beef casserole with pasta. Oh, it's even got the calories, so it's 666 calories, or 666, number of the beast. And this one is 591 calories. And the potato stew is 592 calories. Well, that's pretty cool. And look at this, very impressive. It's even got a measure on the side, so you know exactly how much water you're putting in. Hey, isn't that is cool? Rightio. The next thing we have here are a survival ration, which I take it these are energy food, track and eat ingredients, baked wheat there. These are like a biscuit type thing. We have an accessory pack which contains we have lemon flavoured fruit punch, 2 sachets. Check this out, track and eat. This is a spice container. It has in it, this is so cool, it has pepper, salt, paprika, curry. Wow,
Sounds good.
all in the one container. And you got a little lid you lift and shake. That's really cool. And it's got a little key ring. I will be keeping this. We have, what do we got here? We have, I'd say these are our espresso, 3 of them. We have mint teas. We have, looks like a normal type tea, and there is also another tea. We have, this would be sugar, yep, and we have, I'd say these are just lollies and stuff. Well, I'm impressed. This is a good ration pack. It's lightweight and it's got some, looks like it's got some nice food in it. Anyway, we'll get some water on the boil, and first of all I'm going to try this fella here, vegetarian potato stew with onion. It has potato stew with fried onion, it's got roasted onions, potato, beans, sunflower oil, seasoning, protein, carrots, sweet corn, modified starch, potato flour, yeast extract, the usual blah 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 that they put in all the food. So let's give it a try. We'll get some water on the boil. Okay, I've got some boiling water here. I'm going to open this up and we're going to have a look inside, and then we'll put the water in and let it sit for a few minutes like it says, and then we'll give it a taste. So here we go. Ooh, tell you what, looks like there's a bit of food in there. Now it says to put 450 mils of water in and stir, or 8.5 centimetres. So we've got 8.5 centimetres here. So I'll tip it in and away we'll go. Right, here we go. Let's tip it in. So I think that's stirred enough. Problem with these, some of these bags, you can't get into the corners and you end up with crunchy stuff in your food. Righto, that's pretty much there. We'll give you a look in there, and that's what it looks like. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to let it sit for a few minutes and try it. Okay, this thing's been sitting for about 10 minutes, constituting or reconstituting. So we'll open it up and we'll have a look at it. Actually, it's got a tear line here. We'll get this tear line sorted out. and then we got to like make it into a bowl type thing. Okay, there we go. So we've got it open. Oh, it doesn't look too bad actually. So there we go. That's what it looks like. So this is the potato stew with onions. Well, it's very concentrated, really good actually. Right. There we go. Let's try it. Tell you what, that is not bad. There's quite a lot in here, but that is really nice. That is really nice. I'm going to try a bit of the, what have we got in here? We have a bit of pepper. We'll put a bit of pepper in it. Okay, there we go. There's already a lot of salt in it. I'm not going to put any more salt in it. I don't want to put any curry in it. Actually, we'll put a little bit of salt in it, just to go all out. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Cool as. Right, let's give it a bit of a mix up. And we'll try it. Wayne's got his usual ration pack. 2-minute noodles and a Vegemite sandwich.
Very good, guys.
Right, let's have another go. That's a game changer. A bit of the pepper and a little bit of salt. No, it's really brought the flavour out. Well, so far, this Track and Eat ration pack, made by Catadine or part of Catadine, has been pretty good. It looks lightweight, so you know, if you're doing a big hike or something, you could take one a day.
Looks one of your better ones.
Yeah, and you know, you don't have to keep it in the bag, you can break it down, and those bags double up as they've got a ziplock on them, so they double up as a rubbish bag. No, very good. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to eat the rest of this, and awesome bit of kit. Well everybody, it's Jace here. We're stuck in the tent. Well, I'm stuck in my tent, Wayne's in his, because it's raining. Now the forecast says clear skies, sunny day. Well, typical Tasmanian weather can change in an instant. Anyway, I'm going to have the main meal part of this ration pack that I have, this Trek and Eat ration pack, which is this fella here, which is the meat. It's got meat written on it, but it's actually beef casserole with noodles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up the stove in the tent, well, in the vestibule, because this tent is awesome. It's got a really huge vestibule here, where you can actually cook, do your thing. Heaps of room. I'm just trying to shine the torch around so you can see. It's dark in here, so it's dark outside. So this tent's got so much room in it, it's awesome. Wayne had a sausage malfunction while he was cooking his dinner. He lost the sausage in the fire, so he's none too happy about that, but that's a story for another time. So anyway, we'll get some water boiled up and we'll try this thing. Alright, I'll see you soon. Okay, the water's boiled, so what we're going to do is going to open up this ration pack and have a look inside. Oh sorry, open up this meal and have a look inside. So, there we go. Let's have a look at the content. Oh, okay. So that's the content of the sachet, the food. So we'll put the water in it and we'll see what happens. I'll be doing the water thing off camera, just so I can get the measurement right. Oh, here we go, you can be able to see that. So the water's going in. I think I'll just move the camera. So that is supposed to be 800. That looks about right to me. So we'll give this a good stir. So we get all of it. And it all starts reconcentrating now. It looks like there's probably too much water in there, but it's got pasta in it, and the pasta should swell up and absorb a lot of the water in the pack. So we'll give it a bit stir up for a few more minutes just to make sure we get it all sorted, and we'll go for it. Now this has got mushrooms and it's supposed to be beef, and it's got the pasta, the usual onions and whatever else. So now that's should be stirred up enough, and ooh, doesn't taste too bad, and that's before it's reconstituted. So we'll let this sit now and give it the mandatory 10 minutes or thereabouts. We'll see how we go. So I'd just like to say today was a bit of a getaway. We just wanted to get out and have a bit of a walk and go for a bit of a camp. So we're in an area which is, it's private land. The owners don't mind people coming through here, and generally just, you know, as long as you do the right thing, it doesn't matter, you know. And that's the thing, if you don't do the right thing, the owners will shut the place down and not let anyone in. So that's my stove. That's the MSR wind burner. Now I really like the wind burner stoves. I have this one, which is a 1.8 litre, and I have the 1 litre one as well, and I have various things for it. I have frying pans and big pots and stuff. Yes, they are a bit expensive, but they work. I like them. So it's like the tent. This tent, I have this tent, which is the Mont Moondance EXFN, or the extra size, or 1 and 2.5 people, and FN stands for full nylon. It's a season 4 tent, which, yeah, it's a good tent. We've had this tent in some really bad weather, and it's held up well. Over there is my pack, which is the One Planet Stiletto pack. That's a 70 litre pack, and it is an awesome pack. The One Planet when they make the pack, they've got what's known as the exact fit harness, which you can actually arrange it to suit your shape and size. Over here, this side, yeah, this thing here, this is one of my favourite things in the whole wide world. That's the Thermarest Z seat. I've taken that everywhere. Keeps your bum off the ground, gives you something soft to sit on, and keeps you dry. Love it. My sleeping bag. These sleeping bags are awesome. This is the One Planet. You can see, where are we? The One Planet. It's called the Bushlight. There's the logo there. Bushlight large with Pertex Endurance, which is like a, what do you call it? It's like a waterproof sort of shell, and its limit of comfort is -11. And yeah, these are really nice sleeping bags. Really nice. The mat I'm sleeping on is this here is my Xped Sin mat. We also have the Xped down mat. This one is the medium wide. It's sort of a mummy shaped type one. These I think are rated to about -10 or something, -12. They've got an R value of I think it's 5 or something. So they're really warm. They work really well. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for a minute and we'll let this meal reconstitute, and then I'll come back and we'll give it a try. Okay, it's been a few minutes, around 10 minutes I would say, so time to try this meal, which is beef casserole with noodles. So let's go across this tear line here, make it into a bit of a bowl. We'll have a look at it. Ooh, okie wow. Ooh. Have a look at that. That looks really nice, actually. Oh, that's come together really good. Ooh, that has come together really good. So there it is. Beef casserole with noodles. Piping hot. This is what you need on a cold winter's night in Tassie. So let's give it a try. Oh, yep, definitely, yep. This Track and Eat ration pack has not disappointed. It is really good stuff. This casserole's got, like, you can see the bits of beef in it. You can see all the pasta. It's got mushrooms in it. It's got like a, say, like a cheesy type gravy, and it's actually, look, decent sized pieces of meat. There we go. Look at that. This is a really good meal. Looks like it's got parsley in it. That'll be the green stuff in it. And it reconstitutes really well. It doesn't taste false, you know. Some of the meat you get in some of these things are like cardboardy, sort of no flavour. But this stuff's really good. Very impressed. Sort of reminds me of a beef stroganoff with just little strips of beef and that in it, and the way it is. Not disappointed whatsoever. So if you can get your hands on these things, I highly recommend them. I've got one more meal to go, which is a breakfast in the morning, which is a muesli type thing. So I'll give that a try and see how that goes. And tomorrow we're going to walk out and we're going to do a little bit of fishing on the way out. So it's got there's some sweets and coffee and bars in there, like a biscuit type bar or a survival type bar they call it. So we'll give that a try on the way out and yeah, see how it goes. Oh, I've actually got a coffee out of the ration pack made up, but I haven't started drinking yet, but I just made it with the water that I used to make this, so we'll see what the coffee's like. Okay, so we're going to call it a night. It's getting on a bit. I'm going to eat this and settle into the night, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. So yeah, very impressive. Yep. So I'll say good night and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, good morning everybody. It's a bit about 8:30ish. Had a really good night's sleep, but then again the fact that I hadn't slept for about 24 hours helped. So, brekkie time, and we're going to have this whole grain fruit muesli for breakfast. So, if it's any indication from the lunch and the dinner I had yesterday, wow, this stuff will be pretty good. So we've got to put water in this. It says to put in, ooh, there's a lot going on in there. It says to put in 200 mils or 6.5 on the Richter scale. It says cold water, but I'm not having a cold breakfast tonight. This morning it's bloody freezing. So we'll put some in and see how we go. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. I open the bottom up a bit just to make sure we get it all around the place, so I'm going to have to put a bit more in, I reckon. That'll probably do it. Well, I'm just going to let that sit for a couple of minutes, just give the chance for the milk powder to sort of reconstitute and go all milky and creamy, and I'll get back to you and we'll eat it. Okay, we've let the food sit for a minute. Now it's time to give it a try. So we'll make this into a bowl, like the instructions say. And tear it off through here. Here. Rightio. There we go. Muesli. It's actually got a lot going on in there. There's nuts, there's everything in there. Generally some of this stuff you see from different other companies looks like the scrapings out of the bottom of a cocky cage, and some of it tastes like it. But it'll be interesting to see what this is like. I'm not a muesli fan. I like to have like porridge and stuff like that, but this is should be alright. Anyway, let's have a try. Well, that works. Yeah. That's really good. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in here. As you can see, there's lots of, there's nuts, there's sultanas, looks like little chunks of apple. It says there's strawberries in there. Yeah, there's a real lot going on. So, and it's really good. So, I'm not a big fan of the of muesli, but I like this. I think this ration pack's a winner. It's really good. Now I've had and tried and tested a lot of the US Army MREs and all that. They have one meal, you know, they've got the various menus, and that one MRE would be the same weight as this whole 24-hour ration pack. You know, the French MREs, I've got another one of them to do. I've got a Russian one. I've got Canadian ones. Canadian ones are really good. But the dehydrated ones, I think, are the way to go because of the weight, especially if you're going bush and doing some backpacking, hunting, or whatever you're going to be doing. And you want it weight as a minimal. If you're going to, these ones here are the way to go. I have another Latvian one to try. So I wasn't impressed with the single meal Latvian one, but we'll see how the 24-hour one goes. I've also got a US Army, or US First Strike 24-hour ration pack, which is very hard to come by. I've got one of them to review as well. So I've got a little bit, I've got a lot of ration packs to review for the channel. But at the moment, this one here, the Track and Eat by Catadine, is a winner. It's probably one of the best I've had.
So if you can see any of these, I know you see them on eBay now and then, but if you can get your hands on one, go for it because they're really good. So anyway, we're going to finish this off. We're going to get the campsite packed up, and we'll head out. So I'll see you soon.
Okay, just leaving our campsite, and we're going to head down to the river, which is, I don't know, a little bit of a walk from the other side, and we're going to sit down up in there and have a drink and probably a bit of lunch or something, and I'll finish off this ration review. Okay, let's get moving. Well, we've been walking a little while, and we're just heading down to a nice clearing down here on the river, where we're going to have a spot of lunch and a drink and everything, and then get ready for the short walk out from there. So it's not too far. This place never ceases to amaze me with the views. Up in that direction there's the walls of Jerusalem. Behind us we have the way into the overland track and up into the Cradle Mountain Lake Sinclair National Park. And up here we have, hang on, bring it around a bit more, there we go, down, that there is the back end of Mount Pillinger. Here, quite a few months ago, myself and Wayne done a little camp on the other side of that mountain, which was a really good camp. But today is a beautiful day, it's starting to warm up. I might have to take a layer off. And yeah, so we're going to go over there and have a sit and a bit of lunch. It is. Just goes to show you can never be too careful walking along the edges of a river. I really hope you can see this, but there is a wombat just over there.
The big fella.
Yeah, he's a lifter. He's sort of running up. Hope you can see it. Alrighty, this is the last bit of the ration pack. There are a couple of coffees and that, but I actually didn't have one. I only had one coffee today. This is the fruit drink. It's a lemon drink, and you can probably see 2 litres. This makes up 2 litres. So it's probably bloody twanging, sour. We'll see. I've got a litre of water here, so I'll mix it into that. And I've got this here. This is a Catadine's survival ration, or track and eat survival ration. Ingredients: baked wheat, palm fat, sugar, soy, protein, barley, malt extract. Application: eat slowly, chew well, or crumble and mix into drinking water to prepare a porridge or a energy drink. So this thing will probably block me up for a week. What I'll do is I'll get a bit of this stuff in here, put that in there. I bet you it's no way that's going to make up 2 litres.
I reckon she's twangy.
Give it a try. Give it a good shake up. This thing. vacuum sealed by the look of it. Let's give it a try.
Jeez.
Wrapped up in plastic.
It's like a firelighter.
It does. Probably acts as a firelighter as well as an emergency ration.
It'll light something inside you.
This ration pack's been a fairly good ration pack. The only thing is it didn't have any biscuits in it. It just had a few lollies.
That's more for emergency.
And it's got this emergency bar thing in it. So there's no biscuits, there's no jams, there's no butter, there's none of that. So it's actually fairly brick.
Yeah, chew that up.
You can try it. It actually turns to powder in your mouth.
It's really just your average survival sort of thing. It's not something to see.
Right. Very powdery. You can actually see that it crumbles away. It crumbles away, so you can either eat it as it is, it says, or feed it as a porridge. Flavour wise, it doesn't taste too bad. I've had worse. But it's like talcum powder. So I'm going to have one last little bit, and that'll do. Then I'm going to have a drink, have something to eat, and then I'm going to walk out. So I reckon this will be very filling. Right. Now it's fucking chewing. Right. Now, absorbs every bit of moisture out of your mouth. I'll have another go at this lemon drink. Oh. The lemon drink is really good because most of these ration packs are 24-hour ration pack. You don't get a lot of drink mixes. Where this year you actually got enough, you've got 2 sachets, which gives you enough to make up 4 litres of drink, which is pretty good. So, anyway, we're going to sit here for a few more minutes. We're going to have a bit more to eat, bit more to drink, and we're going to move out. Alright, so we're going to get moving in a minute after we've had a bit more to eat, and head down to the car, which is down that way. There's Wayne walking about down there, checking out the river. So it's been a good camp. The next one we do will be the southern track or south track or whatever it's called, which is we're going to walk from, we're going to go to Eaglehawk Neck, we're going to go through to Tasman Arch, and we're going to walk the track that goes down into Fortescue Bay. So we're going to have lots of wicked views and these big cliffs and cliff faces, so we're going to film the whole thing. Justine will be with us, Wayne will be with us, and it should be a good trip. Anyway, I'm going to say see ya and goodbye, and we're going to leave it from here because we've only got a short walk to the car, so I'll say goodbye from here, and we're going to head out. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Say see you, Wayne. Take care.